Hi, everyone. I'm Professor Hull. Welcome back. This is week 6 of English 240 Lit and Identity, and this week we are starting our next book, which is First They Killed My Father by Long Ung. Now, I chose this book because I think it has a really interesting voice. The author writes almost as if things are currently happening, so you really get her childlike vision of being in war and being in the middle of conflict and then coming to the United States as a refugee from that war. I also chose it because I wanted a piece of nonfiction. We're talking about literature and identity, and having a memoir really shows a person's formation of their identity and what they have to say. I also know that a lot of people who take this class really like the historical aspects and learning some history about countries that we don't often hear about. A lot of times in the United States, our history is kind of focused a lot on the United States and sometimes Europe, but not a lot from other regions. So here we're getting the history of Cambodia from someone who is from Cambodia. And the reason that I think that that's important is a lot of times we get the history of Cambodia just through an American lens of what happened during the Vietnam War. And so she really kind of describes a few things that are affected by Vietnam, but also there's a lot going on there about the Khmer Rouge and the Cambodian genocide that kind of begin the events that take place in this book. So this week, I have a lecture for you about the book. I also have a video about the Khmer Rouge and the Cambodian genocide, and I really want you to make sure that you watch that because it's going to be really important to understanding the book because she does not really explain the historical events because she was a kid and she's telling it from her perspective, right? So you're going to read the first 2 sections and then you have a journal as well. And I'm really interested to see what you think of this book. It is a lot heavier than the last book we read, but hopefully you still enjoy it. So thanks, everyone.